Alright, so my next project is going to be a telepresence robot. What that is basically is a remote control robot that through virtual reality gives you the sensation that its body is actually your own. Move your head and the robot's head will also move in the same manner. You see what the robot sees, and whatever you do, move your arm or your leg, the robot will copy precisely, thus giving you this remotely controlled body that could be anywhere in the world. Now, this is a fairly well-established concept with many prototypes from different companies. There's even been a Hollywood blockbuster about the concept. But rather than making yet another expensive, cool thing that never leaves the lab, I thought, surely there must be a way to make an affordable, accessible telepresence robot that any old maker or hacker could get their hands on and play with. Ideally, what you'd want to have is a humanoid type of robot that would be connected to your virtual reality headset and a full-body motion tracking suit. And while totally awesome and doable with today's tech, it would be super expensive. What you'd need basically is Boston Dynamics Atlas, and unfortunately that kind of tech is not really available to the rest of us. So let's think simpler. To achieve the sense of presence, the most important part of the robot is the two cameras that would transmit a live 3D video feed. They just need to be roughly at eye level, and then you could go around with a wheeled base instead of legs. Won't be as all-terrain, but it'll make do in most situations. Then you just need to attach two arms to the robotic body, and voila! If your hands and arms are properly tracked, you can do anything a human could do if he was actually there. Now, arms are a lot simpler than legs, but still a bit complicated. So for the very first model, what if we started with no arms? You wouldn't be able to directly interact with objects, but you'd be able to move around without any assistance and observe as if you were right there. So for our very first model, I believe that's an excellent starting point. So next up, I'll be going to the technical details and see what kind of components meet the requirements for the robot. But until then, I'll see you next time.